Nothing makes me feel more crazy than Taylor Swift fan theories. I'm like, girl, get a job.
We really have to come up with a theme song. Should we write one?
I think we have a theme song.
I want to be like a writer.
A singing song?
A singer. What if we could go viral on TikTok? We'll get royalties.
We could have the next song of the summer.
So true.
All right, we'll work on that.
Blabbermouths, the theme song. What have you been up to, Jonathan?
Honestly,
James?
Jonathan, we haven't heard from you in a while.
And we've kind of neglected him.
Will and I had a mutual friend. We had a bridal shower together.
Yep.
Sorry, I need to not see you on the weekends. I've been seeing a lot of you.
Oh my God, we kind of broke our cardinal rule. For those who don't know the cardinal rule, if you're just joining in, it's Eleni ignores me at our place of work.
I'm his boss, and if you want this podcast to be good, girls, I cannot be speaking to Will Monday through Wednesday. Last night was actually fun.
Yeah.
We went to Urban Outfitters, had this pop-up event.
Yep.
In Soho, launching their...
Yeah, it was a lot of room dorm decor.
And part of that was they had this band...
Katseye
performing. Katseye, if you don't know, is a really big band with Gen Z. And I sound like a forking ancient person by being like, Gen Z loves them. But we brought my brother. My brother is a true Gen Z. And when I told him, he was like losing his mind. You are?
Well, we both are kind of.
No, sweetie, I'm not a Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm a millennial.
We're the same age. I'm a Gen Z.
I'm aging in dog years, so I'm actually older than Will.
I wouldn't claim that. Don't tell that to people.
Katseye, though, how do we explain what they are? They're like a girly pop group.
They're an international girl group. It's like they've got kind of a really good mix of different singers who they were formed on this TV show called Popstar Academy.
But we did get to interview the girlies and they were really cute.
Yeah.
And while we were interviewing them, I felt like it's like interviewing Destiny's Child before they were Destiny's Child. And I was looking at all these girlies. I was like, which one of you is Beyonce?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're going to look back at the footage and be like, oh my God, we interviewed Beyonce.
And we're going to cringe at ourselves, but we're going to be like, we knew them when.
Yeah. And they were really cutesy little, they were very media trained. Like they were like, 1, 2, 3, go. Like they weren't telling us what to do.
No, we were kind of we just pressed record. And
honestly, they kind of slayed it.
They knew who was going to answer what questions. They knew what they were going to say. I need to be media trained because I don't know what's coming out of my mouth.
Me too.
Sometimes I yap and talk way too much that it's like, I hope this sentence finishes itself because I don't know where it's going.
Speaking of other things, as you all know, it was my birthday last week.
Oh, yes.
This episode is Will's birthday episode. Even though I am older than him and aging in dog years, he actually is only 1 week younger than me, which is apparently a lot. We could not be more different.
Maybe because we're technically two different horoscopes. Yeah, I'm a Gemini, you're Taurus.
Gemini men.
Are they crazy?
I mean, you are. So I decided to surprise you with a fun thing.
Okay. What is this?
I got us.
What did you get us? A birthday cake?
Costume to change into. But after this, guys, we swear no more costumes for a little while. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back in different outfits. Change. And we're back. Your cake is looking a little deflated.
It is, but we want to make sure that we can record
I chose the sprinkles for you because you're gay.
Oh, that is very sweet.
So are you doing anything for your birthday?
So I think my family would have done something last weekend, but there was so much going on. We went to the bridal shower, which was really fun. And then my brother graduated medical school, actually, Edward. Kudos to you. I couldn't do that ever. Okay. That's why I'm dressed as a cake.
This is what I'm the doctor of.
This is what I'm doing. When we were at the graduation, mind you, it started at 4 p.m. It was 4 hours long. No shade to you, Edward. We've entered the time where our weekends are being stolen from us in the summer.
If you are a social person or you have weddings or other random shit, summer is not yours.
No.
They think it's summer break. It's not. It's summer obligation.
And people think that people are on vacation the whole summer. We're still working.
Well, I'm going on vacation.
Oh.
I agree. It's like 1, you're working during the week, and then 2, your weekends aren't yours because you have baby showers, bridal showers, weddings. And it's like the weather's nice, and I want to be outside.
Yep.
Hanging out in the park, but instead I got to hang out with you people.
Memorial Day weekend coming up. I know a lot of people have weddings
on a holiday
weekend.
That's kind of criminal.
My parents say that's a big no-no.
To who?
To life.
Society.
To society.
It's like wearing white pants after Labor Day.
I think that's okay now.
Frowned upon.
Oh.
Moral story is stop inviting us to stuff. Unless there's free things or an Uber code, I'm not going.
I'm not going unless there's hot men too.
Sure.
Hot men, Uber codes.
Food and free drinks. A bridal shower, a wedding, a bachelorette. But if there's any kind of event like that where it's not an open bar, Do not invite me.
If I'm paying for something on the way there, no.
If I'm buying you a gift, you can buy me a drink.
It needs to be 5 minutes away.
Well, okay, that's funny because we literally went to a bridal shower that was like hours away.
No shade to our girl. I was able to do that because that was the first one I've ever been to.
Oh yeah, Will had never been to a bridal shower and he was like, how do these work? And I was like, first you sit the bride in a chair and you give her a lap dance. You have to instigate it.
And she's going to act surprised, but
she wants it.
Eleni had texted me earlier in the week. She's like, oh, this is my idea for the gift for the bridal shower. And I'm like, gift?
Yeah, it's a shower because you're showering her with gifts.
I thought it was April showers bring May flowers.
Nope, notoriously, you just bring gifts.
I was under false pretenses, unfortunately.
So I had to send Will the Pottery Barn link. Our Why Is This Trending today involves alcohol and I want to start drinking.
Me too.
The first thing that's trending, I don't know if you've seen this.
Tell me.
People are putting jalapeños in their Sauvignon Blanc.
That's giving the whole Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi with Dua Lipa jalapeno.
Oh, yeah. This is a trend right now on TikTok. So I got us some Sauvignon Blanc and jalapenos to try. So a bit of a birthday drink.
Oh my God.
Bring in the drinks. Ta-da!
Eleni, oh my God. How did you get these drinks in our hands so magically?
Magic. Wait. What are you doing?
I'm too...
Hold on.
You're
just guzzling it down.
I have no
First
manners.
of all, let's cheers. My God.
Oh, okay.
No decorum in this office. Oh my God. Hold it by the stem. Why are you holding it like that? Okay, you obviously don't know anything about wine.
This is cute.
That's still kind of heating it up. If you can't tell by my decorum, I took a wine class at Cornell.
Oh.
I know a thing or two about wine. Okay, ready? Cheers. All right, now we're going to taste. Okay, sip it, not guzzle it.
I hate wine. I just drink vodka. My eyes are watering right now because I'm crying that you gave me this.
You hate wine, you love alcohol. Hold on.
Yeah, but not wine.
It tastes like a spicy Sauvignon Blanc.
It kind of tastes like a spicy margarita.
My throat is burning from this.
Oh my God.
I don't really see what the girls are doing with this.
I think that they're just bored.
Why ruin a good thing? Sauvignon Blanc is good. I went to a wine store and the liquor store man could not wrap his head around the fact that I wanted Sauvignon Blanc. He was like, Pinot Grigio? I'm like, no, Sauvignon Blanc. And I was like, do you have the organic Sauvignon Blanc? He goes, yes. Goes to the fridge, pulls out a Pinot Grigio and puts it on the counter. And I said 4 times, Sauvignon Blanc. Well, maybe if you're watching this, sir, if a woman tells you she wants Sauvignon Blanc, she does not want Pinot Grigio.
Well, what's the difference?
Am I the only one here who went to school?
Pretend I'm ignorant.
It's a completely different grape, a completely different wine. It's like, what's the difference between Sauvignon Blanc and Rioja?
I literally have no idea.
Yeah, Megan, please. Educate this man.
So Pinot Grigio is generally lighter and has more delicate citrus and pear notes, while Sauvignon Blanc is bolder, brighter, and known for a high acidity and flavors like lime green apple and tropical fruit.
Yeah, it's a different kind of wine.
Ooh, it's bolder. It's like me.
I hate this. White women, I hate this.
The jalapenos have me kind of thinking about our next trending topic. It's Sister Unpickled.
What?
Sister Unpickled.
Huh?
You haven't heard this yet?
No.
Getting into what Sister Unpickled means. It's trending all over gay Twitter.
I'm on straight woman TikTok, which is Jalapeño Savy B.
So on your feed, it's Savy B with jalapenos. Mine, it's just the phrase Sister Unpickled.
Yeah, that's the kind of internets we're on.
And I think it has origins to do with 2 different drag queens talking about it on a podcast.
Sister Unpickled.
It has a few meanings. It means like it can be botched work, but sometimes it can mean like you've just got a lot of fresh surgery done on your face, so it's just like
like
right
you just got fresh Botox.
Yes, like it's kind of right before it's settled. Oh, sister, I'm pickled. When someone's gagged, basically, it's just a new phrase that you're going to be seeing all over your feed.
Well, sister, I'm pickled.
Sister, I'm pickled.
I'm getting pickled off this jalapeno wine. I'm feeling a little buzz.
Use it as like
I'm drunk. Sister, we're pickled.
Sister, we're so pickled at work.
We're pickled. If you see tweets on the main Instagram that are like me when I'm pickled, and you're like, what the are they talking about?
You better watch this episode and figure that out.
Gay Twitter's kind of up in arms about the AMAs.
That's so true, Eleni. There's a lot of conversation about Taylor Swift and the AMAs. We're not the biggest Taylor Swift fans, but we do religiously follow her because our it's like we sound crazy being like, we're not fans, but we follow her every move.
We're not Swifties.
We respect her.
We appreciate the lore.
Yep.
And we appreciate the the culture of it all, and we must be aware of it for our jobs.
Our audience really cares a lot about Taylor Swift.
Right.
Reasonably so.
It's kind of like if you were a park ranger, you wouldn't love a tree, but you would have to be aware of how it grows. Like, that's how we are with Taylor Swift.
That is the most perfect analogy I've ever fucking heard about our jobs. We're just park rangers of Taylor Swift.
I am getting a little pickled. So what are the gays saying exactly about Taylor and the AMAs?
Well, I think it's the fact that the AMAs are coming back for the first time in like 5 years.
I was going to say, are the AMAs a big deal? Like,
they used to be, but they like were shadow banned for a little bit.
Why?
Speaking into some lore, like the Billboard Music Awards, the Grammys, you know, there was a lot of different award shows, and the AMAs didn't make sense anymore.
Right.
So they just kind of were like off the air for a couple years.
So the AMAs are more of like who the fans are consuming, what the internet is loving, less of like a Hollywood's pick,
like
more of the fangirls pick.
Right now, Taylor Swift is not currently confirmed to perform. There is a lot of fan speculation about whether she's going to be there, something's going to happen, is there an announcement? And it all started...
It's all for the Reputation rumors.
One of our team members, Veronica, she kind of gave us a little tidbit of it before all this began. Taylor Swift rearranged the merchandise store on her website to spell out AMAs. And the sale featured 12 items. Her next album will be her 12th, the Reputation TV version, on sale for 26% off. The AMAs are happening on the 26th of May.
Nothing makes me feel more crazy than Taylor Swift fan theories. I'm like, girl, get a job.
The clownery that happens behind it all, it does concern me.
Why are we mathing? As a non-Swiftie, as a person who for work has to be aware of Reputation TV drops, I've had a Reputation TV drop post prepared for this Instagram account for a year and a half. Just release it. I'm done.
I think it's going to happen because there's more lore I'll quickly share with you. 12 isn't the only special number, Eleni. Apparently, there's some kind of Easter eggs about the number 6.
Why?
So essentially, Look What You Made Me Do was the 6th track on Reputation, and Taylor's 6th album was Reputation originally. This track was featured in the 6th season of Handmaid's Tale, and it was released 6 days before the AMAs. And like we said, the series has 6 seasons. And it was premiered, the show, in 2017, which was the same year that Reputation TV came out.
I hear what you're saying. I'm struggling to care.
Well,
I'm like, okay, girl. Why are we doing this?
It's a fun promotional
I'm
strategy.
not having fun. I'm not having fun at all, actually. I think my head is hurting from that.
Do you think the Swifties are having fun at least?
You girls, let me know if you're having a good time. I'm not. Please just drop the album, Taylor. I'm begging you. Get on it, girl. Speaking of some other pop stars that are in the news.
Do tell.
Did you see the Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber Vogue cover debacle?
That was crazy.
Basically, Hailey Bieber was on the cover of Vogue.
This is her first time.
All right, well, good for her, I guess. Me, I'm like, what? Like, it's hard? So she was on the cover of Vogue, and her husband, Justin Bieber, posted the cover with this, like, crazy caption. Sure. Yo, this reminds me when Hailey and I got into a huge fight. I told Hales that she would never be on the cover of Vogue. Yo, your wife is on the cover of Vogue and you had to make it about you?
I was about to say, how do I make this about myself?
The way he's saying, your biggest hater was me, babe. Yikes, I know, so mean. Self-awareness kind of. For some reason, I felt so disrespected. This is giving like narcissism. Mm-hmm. I thought I got even. Like, there's so much toxicity to unpack here. Like,
do you like getting even in your relationship?
No, you shouldn't be competing with your significant other like that. Like, oh, you fought with me, I'm gonna hurt you. Like, that was the first lesson I learned in my relationship with my current boyfriend. Is when I was mad at him, he was like, "Why would I ever intentionally try to hurt you?" And I'm like, I don't know, because every relationship I've had, they've done that. Hailey, you should learn a lesson from what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I think as we mature, we realize that we're not helping anything by getting even. Okay, so I guess he did learn that lesson.
He learned that lesson.
We're honestly just prolonging what we really want, which is intimacy and connection. Okay?
Fair.
So, baby, you already know, but forgive me for saying you wouldn't get a Vogue cover because clearly I was mistaken.
Sadly mistaken.
I feel like he was trying to do a sweet story here, and it just really backfired. He was trying to be like, let me tell you, I doubted her, and this is why this is even a bigger deal.
He thought, oh my God, I'm going to break the internet with such an amazing caption to my wife. Like, I'm showing you our vulnerabilities, and I'm going to show this awesome caption, and it's like, actually, no. Like, put that Garcelle meme in.
That's not a story you should share again. Ever.
Never a story you should repeat.
We're honestly just prolonging what we really want, which is intimacy and connection. He thought he was going to do numbers with that revelation.
I think this caption got like such bad reactions from the public.
So much so that he changed the caption.
To just emojis.
Now just a bunch of emojis. And it's like, we all know what you wrote.
Kind of feel bad.
Poor Hailey. Before we get into Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I want to preface by saying, as you know, I have some trauma with Utah.
It's almost like it's in like this like utopia.
I used to work on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and it was just Utah is a really interesting place.
And this was during the COVID pandemic.
This is during the pandemic.
For context.
I remember I hadn't been out to a bar. I hadn't been to a party in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And the club was open there.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Do you want to go to the club?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, and I remember looking at the people in the club and being like, "Hey, guys." I feel like I was a time traveler.
If it makes you feel any better, South Jersey was like that too.
We were all living in different worlds. Town itself is so influenced by Mormonism and the culture. Like, it's a part of their government. You can't drink on Sundays there.
But
you can't buy alcohol on a Sunday there.
I think there's a few places like that even in like other.
Okay, wait, what? Jersey?
What's going on with
What's
New
going on
Jersey
in New Jersey
and
and Utah? At the time that I was there, because I was 22 when I was there.
For sure.
The people there that were my age were married with kids. Like, the people that me and my boyfriend would hang out with all had more than one child.
That's crazy. Like, I'm still a child myself. I mean, look at me.
No.
But like, I could never take care of another human being.
But I think it's just like a different way of life there. It's just like what you do. Because you know how the women on the show, if you don't watch the show,
you should.
It basically is like Jersey Shore meets Housewives, where like they're partying and dating like people in their 20s do, but they also have kids and also are moms and are also TikTok influencers and also have money.
They're very elevated. Like, it's elevated. Like,
I don't know if I would say that.
Well, elevated chaos. Like, Jersey Shore is just like chaos,
True.
chaos. This is like elevated
There is
chaos.
though like chaos and drama that is authentic in that way.
Oh,
of like being in your 20s.
Yes.
But they're like getting divorced instead of like breaking up with their boyfriends.
There's already chaos that you're in your early to late 20s mixed in with you have a child.
Right.
You're in this Mormon religion and you're doing ketamine. I mean, like, you don't drink, but they do ketamine.
Wait, but that's like literally like we would go to parties there, Will, and there would be no alcohol, but there would be drugs. There would be Molly. They'd be like, "Do you want some Molly?" And I'm like, "I'm good. Do you have Pinot Grigio?" Yeah. And they're like, "No, we have Coke. A cola."
No, we can't drink because of our religion. No shade, but they're like, we've got ketamine.
There was definitely swinging happening. Like,
you think even there?
I was in many situations that were like swinger vibes.
Did you? I would swing. I mean, like, sorry.
I was like, well,
oh my God, I just revealed that. This is truth serum.
First of all, no one for a second thought that you wouldn't swing. So actually that's like not shocking information.
Yeah, you got a point there.
There was just like situations where they were like, "Do you want to sleep over?" kind of thing. And I was like, "No, we can take an Uber."
So like fascinated.
It's very interesting, and it's like weird because they have like kids.
Yeah.
And then they're all married. Everyone's married.
It makes you feel like because they're married and they have kids, they're like, oh, they're adults, they have their lives figured out.
No. It's just different vibes.
Great way of showing what other lifestyles are like.
Keep making reality TV shows in Utah. It's a gold mine there.
Shout out, one of my faves from that show is Jessie. I just love her.
Get all their names confused because they do all be looking alike.
They do look
They
alike.
gotta cut back. Oh, the Botox. They be pickled. Those
Oh,
girls.
sister, they're pickled.
Sister, those girls are pickled.
Sister, the Mormon wives are pickled. So now we're going to jump into a segment called Shut Up and Listen, sponsored by our friends at First Response, the pregnancy test brand that is there for you no matter where you are in your journey. We're opening the floor for you to spill your most chaotic, frustrating, or just straight up disastrous life moments. And we will do our best to kind of spin them into something good, something positive, because sometimes you kind of have to find the positive in the negative. So sit back, shut up, and listen to us blab.
Went on a great first date this weekend, and I was feeling so good about it until the bill came. My date didn't even attempt to reach for the check, and they even waited for me to bring up splitting the check. Is this a red flag, and can this icky situation be turned around?
Never bring your wallet to the bar. Just kidding.
I was going to say, I would be like, "Oh, I don't have any money. Sorry."
Yeah, sorry, I'm poor. The positive of this guy or girl might be progressive, which I think is good. Like, you want to split it equally. Maybe that we should normalize that.
I disagree. I'm not going on a date unless the meal is free. No free meal, no my attendance. What do you do though in this situation? Like, because you're gay.
True.
The stereotype is like whatever the man pays.
Yeah.
And I want to say, if I was going on a date with a woman, I wouldn't be paying either. But I'm curious to know what you would do.
I've been in the situation where we typically do split it.
Yeah.
I think that's more of the norm.
Whoever invites the other person, like instigates it, maybe they pay.
I want to normalize more splitting because I'm so used to that.
Right.
And I think that's a good way to just keep reminding yourself that like this is how it should and could be.
Right.
Because I feel like, especially, girl, the tariffs, everything's expensive.
Some people are just dating for a free meal.
Yeah.
That would be me if I was single.
Or-
I'd be like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me get on Tinder. To be clear, I wouldn't be sleeping with them. I would just be getting my
getting
meal
the
and
free
going,
meal.
oh, thank you.
I gotta
Goodbye.
go. I've been told the lesson of like, don't do a meal on a date. Always just do just
Oh,
drinks.
that's okay for a real date. If I was just hungry, then I would just go
Fair.
on the date.
But at least if you're just doing drinks, then hopefully it'll be not as expensive.
That's a good point.
Because
a drink
then-
is an easy buy.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were testing you. They were like, does this person care about this kind of thing? Because maybe they just more are like not as materialistic in that way.
Yeah.
Me and this person wouldn't be a perfect match, but maybe you and them are.
The positive of it all is you're moving forward with the times. You're splitting it because the economy is crazy.
Give
You
them another
both-
chance.
You're both invested in it. Think of it that way. You're both invested in it, so you're splitting the bill. Okay, our next one is my best friend is getting married this summer, and it's a destination wedding in Mexico. What did we say about the weekends being taken from you in the summer?
I mean, I'd rather go to Mexico for a wedding than like
You're so right.
Jersey.
So that's already the positive, first off. I was so excited because not only would I get to celebrate my bestie, but I couldn't wait to explore the country with my partner after the fact. But I just got the invite and I apparently don't have a +1. Please tell me, how do I turn this negative into a positive?
Don't invite me to a destination wedding without a +1.
That's
pretty crazy. We had a coworker who she was in a destination wedding and didn't have her +1. And that kind of sucks because like you're paying all this money to go to the wedding. And that's kind of the perk of a destination wedding is like, yeah, it's great that you're getting married, but also I'm getting a trip out of it.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm taking PTO.
traveling solo, being by yourself can be daunting. And on top of it, you just want to have someone with you.
I think if we're over the age of 25, we should not be inviting each other to weddings without a +1. That's like so unfair.
My mom told me that when they were younger, like in their generation, you always got a +1 after 25, 26.
Also, though, different vibes because people were married at like 21.
The positive is, think of this as an independent journey.
Bring your boyfriend and just stash him in the hotel room.
You could do that.
And be like, wait here, I'll bring you a glass of champagne
afterwards,
in between the cocktail hour and the
with some
reception.
jalapeno in it. We don't do things alone anymore. Think about it. We're always on social media. We're too scared to be by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a really good test for yourself as an independent person to just go on this trip and wedding alone, travel by yourself, and maybe go explore the countryside afterwards.
Or maybe have your partner meet you afterwards. So like the wedding ends on a
Cute.
Sunday, have him meet you for the after brunch.
Yeah.
So thanks again to First Response for sponsoring this episode and helping us find the positive and the negative. We hope we helped you find a little bit of laughter in your latest disaster. Keep the texts coming. We'll be back next week, ready to find the bright side of your hot mess. Well, if you want to see more of us, you can look on the Betches Instagram or at Eleni Sabrakis.
Or you can follow me at Will Ozer. And you can subscribe to the Betches YouTube so you never miss an episode of us blabbing our mouths off.
And as always,
Thanks for blabbing with us!